of Maria Theresia. Maria Theresia was one of the most enlightened rulers of her time. So she was a ruler between 1740 and 1780. So that was still a very rough time. People did not really know what it was happy about. A woman ruling not even a household, let alone a whole empire. And she was very good at what she was doing. And she also was a very deeply hungry bohemian and so forth. She also created a professional bureaucracy and more efficient tax system and civil service exams, government during the time. Improved training and logistics, making Austria a serious European power again. Now she also introduced real education for both boys and girls. In 1774, this established state schools and teacher training institutions. She promoted science and arts, founded the Theresian Military Academy and University of Wina reforms as well. Now, she also recalled torture in legal proceedings. She was also encouraging public good and so forth. And even the little money that they made, they had to give it to the government, to the king, who was basically having this lavish lifestyle, lots of parties with the nobles in the Versailles Palace. There was a reason why there was people being concerned for their lives, and they were like, enough is enough. And so education on duty. She was very strong, very intelligent, and deeply devoted to her people and her whole family. And she ruled with lots of discipline, compassion, and also more conviction, balancing reform with tradition. Now, she's known as the former people, dying at giving birth, and also that almost all of the children has become adults. Actually, 2 of the children out of the 16 did not get to be an adult. They died as smaller children of different diseases, but it was already a miracle that she actually birthed 16 children, and 14 of them became adults. In the 1800s, this or 1700s, it was not very common. Now, where we're heading right now, we're going to see a square. The square is called Maria Theresia Square. We're also going to see 2 big buildings. Both of them are 2 museums. The Natural History Museum. And so the people, if you work full time, then you can also support yourself. But to be honest, now grew up, can stay home with your children. It's a great blessing, definitely. But most of the people, unfortunately, cannot afford to stay at home for the mother or the father. Some states like Scandinavia, for example, the cool thing is what they do in Scandinavia. There is not I'm just going to point you a few directions where you should go and take the photos. Then we need to go to the bus. Then we're going to bring us back here. Then we're going past and where we're heading right now. It was actually built in the 19th century. The ring road was commissioned by Emperor Franz Joseph I in 1857. The place, the old city was, and that was kind of symbolizing the modern expansion. In 1858, the Ringstrasse was officially opened in 1860, covering the Vienna's old town, which is the UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is lined with red buildings. So along the Ringstrasse are many of Vienna's most iconic landmarks, including the Vienna State Opera. So close to these villages, nothing villages that is in the kind of means new classical, new Renaissance. That's kind of like an elevation of Renaissance and classical and in Gothic interior palace of the Hong.